Hello and welcome back. I am Supercat, and in front of you is my new mock, or start of new mock. I shall take you on a tour around it and tell you little bits that are going to be added and bits for the future and future sections of this area. So let's get started. This mock will be a small representation of ancient Egypt. It will have all different things in it and hopefully will look amazing when it's done. The black lines you can see going throughout this section of the mock will be path lines, and they will not all be on the same level as the area will be at different heights. So let's get started by going over here to the square. This square will be at 3 blocks high and will be where the pyramid is put. It will be at the highest point, as the pyramid should be at the highest point to show its power. The entrance will lead from this path here, going in to probably either throne room or area for a Sphinx and artifacts for that pharaoh to be sent for a good period throughout the afterlife. So it will be in the white with gold top version, as you rarely see that in most mods, as most of them I have seen are mostly in this tan colour. But from what I've seen, the limestone was white with the gold top, which was a alloy of different pieces, different materials, but mostly gold. If anyone does know what the actual material was that was at the top, which most people class as gold, I'd be happy to hear that information by leaving a comment in the comments. Now over to the right, which possibly will be a little lower, as this obviously will be the highest point in the mock. Over here will be a nice hut for the guards who are off duty, as you have the area here having 2 guards protecting this at all times, and they will have a nice hut there, or it may just be a sort of shed. I don't know fully yet, as I just put it there just to be nice and have something extra in this small area. This area here will obviously be low and high, as it's a mixture going across the whole span of the area. But haven't planned anything really to put in this area where the ball is. But if you guys have any suggestions, drop them in the comments. I'll be happy to hear. Now, moving over, this will definitely be 1 brick high, and this is where the obelisk will be. The 4x4 will be the plinth it stands upon, and then above that will be the obelisk. It will be using probably the pieces from the adventurers theme or the most recent haunted house. Either way, it will have the hieroglyphics on it and will look amazing. Now, passing the chicken getting chased by pigs. Have no clue why, or they're just friends following each other. Over here is the Sphinx. Most Sphinx people build is the representation of the one by the Great Pyramids, which has the head of a human and body of a lion. This version will represent more likely the quest line, which had the Sphinx with Anubis' head. Mine will possibly be all one colour, or may do how they done it with the darker head and lighter body, if I can remember perfectly. Might not be 100% sure, but yes, that's going to be the second major section. And there's a nice snake going through the ground. So, over to here, the water section. This water section is going to represent a small section of the Nile River. It is able to detach, as this whole scenery is able to detach away from it, because in future the river may not always represent the Nile. As seen here, it houses the Destiny's Bounty at the minute, just as because this whole area once was going to be the representation of a small Chinese dynasty area, with a temple, few buildings, and maybe a market area. But that is to come in the future and be able to be put in place of the Egyptian area. So, with all this said, I'll show you the other side, which hasn't got much except a bigger croc and possibly more sandalwood on its side, but I'm just playing short on that. Other than that, that's all for now. The next video will probably be Remembrance Day, as today is the true Remembrance Day, so it may come out probably Remembrance Sunday, the Remembrance video. After that, possibly another video on this, the palace, or whatever else. So, hopefully everyone's had a good time, is all well. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, share, do whatever. But have a great day, and goodbye.